guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a girl talk slash boy talk slash relationship, etc. Because yeah, to film because I put a poll up on my Instagram and I got loads of questions, and I thought, why not answer a few. I was going to answer it on my Instagram, but I thought I would make it into a video, and I thought it'd be really good to film. And I was going to say thank you so much to all the questions that you sent me, and I'll answer them. I will answer them as much as I can. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's get straight into the video. Yeah, you guys can see it. So the first one is, I love singing, but my family hate me singing, and they tell me to keep quiet. Well, if you like singing, you can do it, because if it's your passion to sing, then just do it. Because I had lots of negative things about me when I started singing, but singing really helps me to stop stuttering, and it helps me a lot. So I know your family are super important to you, but I would just ignore them, because that's your passion and you love singing, and you can never give up your dream, because you just can't. So yeah, that is my answer to that one. Okay, the second one is, I have a boyfriend and I think he's cheating on me. Should I trust my gut instinct? Yes, you should trust your gut instinct and know, because how do you know if he's actually cheating on you? Because you've got to have proof that he's cheating on you. But you should always trust your gut instinct, because you're always right. Because I'm always right about my gut instinct, but sometimes you can be a bit paranoid. So I would find out the proof first before I can't speak today. Before you start saying things to him, because that could split you apart even more, and he may not trust you anymore. So I would, or just talk to your boyfriend how you're feeling, and maybe he might say yes, you're wrong, or he may just deny it, and he might be cheating. But you should always trust your gut instinct, but you've got to have proof, and maybe have a talk with him, and then he might tell you the truth. So, yeah. Okay, the third question is, I'm bisexual and I want to come out to my family. How should I tell them? I've never experienced it because I'm not bisexual, but if your family love you, they will accept if you're gay, bisexual, lesbian, transgender, because they should love you for who you are. But I have got a couple of friends who came out to their parents that they oh, I can't speak to them, so like this to say that they're bisexual. But the best thing to do is have a chat with your mum first, or the person you're the closest to, and they will reassure you that everything will be alright. And just kind of stay confident, and don't be like, oh my god, I'm really scared about telling them, because you are what you are. Because if you're gay, it's alright. If you're transgender, that's okay. If you're lesbian, that's okay. Or if you're bisexual, that's okay. And the same as straight, that is okay. So your parents and your family should accept you for whatever you are, because I think the LGBT community is actually beautiful. I actually love seeing it. Love happening in, having gays being in love, lesbians being in love. It's just lovely to see that everything's so nice. So yeah, that is my answer. But I don't really know, because I'm not bisexual. But yeah. Okay, the fourth question is, how close are you with your mum, and do you ever bond together? I'm not really close to my mum as I am with my nan. And we don't really bond. We don't really have like a motherly daughter kind of relationship. But I do love her lots. And we do get on, but sometimes we do argue. But I don't really call her mum. I call her Kerry or Mumsy. But yeah, we're not really close. We don't have a big bond together. But I do love her, and I couldn't wish for a better mum than her. But I wouldn't say that me and my mum are like best friends. We're like, people normally call us sisters because we're not really that close. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. Okay, the 5th question is, did you ever have problems at school? Yes, I did, because I moved schools quite a lot, to be honest. Because I did get a lot of bullying at my school, at my previous schools, and it was either to do with racism, or it could have been because I've got curly hair, or because all my family are white, and I was the only one who was a different colour, and all my other friends were white, and I was not the same colour as them, and that's why I had to keep moving schools, and that, yeah. But there was a question about bullying, which I won't answer in a lot of detail, but I did get bullied at my previous schools, unfortunately, but I've learnt to like be positive and just ignore it. And I also think negativity is really good now because it helps, because it helps me to be more stronger. So yeah. Okay, the next question is, how did you overcome your confidence? So my confidence went downhill when I was at, not last school, 2006, in about 2014. It's called St. Clair's. I was really unconfident. I didn't go to school for a year because I was getting not really great things happening to me, and I stayed at home, and I was made to go back to school, and my confidence went downhill. I wouldn't leave the house at all, and I was so bad. I wouldn't walk past teenagers in the street. I was that bad, and then I moved to Foxwood, and I left in 2016, and I went to college, and I met my tutor Jan, and she helped me so much. I'm so confident now. I can walk past teenagers in the street, and yeah, I'm so confident. I never thought in a million years I would be like this, but I'm super happy that I am now, and I'm more confident now because I've got a job, I've got everything, what's going for me, and I'm so happy, and yeah. And thank you. Also, this girl messaged me on Instagram and said thank you so much for helping my confidence, and I nearly had a tear in my eye because I didn't know that I helped someone with their confidence, but yeah, so thank you so much. Okay, the next question is, how do you know if you love someone? So I have had boyfriends before who I have loved, but how I knew I loved them was because I knew there's a spark. I had butterflies in my stomach. I felt something for them, and I kept hanging out with them. I kept wanting to be in their pocket. I kept calling them, texting them. But how you genuinely love someone is if you really care about them, and because when I love someone, I know there's a spark straight away when I talk to them, and yeah, so yeah. But I'm now a single Pringle, so I'm really happy. But how you know if you love someone is all them things, because I want a relationship just like my nan and granddad. They've been together for 50 years now, and they've never looked at no one else, and I want that to happen to me, and it's so lovely to have that kind of relationship. But I hope that answered your question. Okay, the next question is, how do you get over breakups? So how you get over breakups is listen to music. That's what helps me. I put music on ish because most people cry in bed all day over a boy, and I said to my friend, because she broke up with her boyfriend a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, babe, stop it, stop crying over a boy. He's not worth your energy. Just move on. and just be a single Pringle, just like me. So I would suggest listening to music, taking your mind off it by hanging your friends, talking to new people, and that. But yeah, so I hope that answers your question. But yeah, music is always the best thing for me because, yeah. Okay, the next question is, I'm 13 and my boyfriend is 18. Is he too old for me? I do think 13 is too young for an 18-year-old. So it's saying that, yeah, because I'm in that 18, because I'm 18, and I would go out with a 13-year-old. I wouldn't go out with a 13-year-old. I would rather someone a bit older. So I think you should find someone your own age. And because it's not really nice, because when he's like at the age now, him I want to go to nightclubs and go out a bit more, and you're 13 and you can't do the same things as him. But I know it's up to the person, but I generally don't think it's right. But if you're happy, then you're happy. But I think it is a bit too old for you. You're 13 and he's 18. There's quite a difference between you guys. But yeah. The next question is, I'm seeing someone, but I don't have any genuine feelings towards them. Okay, I've had this before actually. Because this boy really liked me and I didn't have no feelings towards him at all, I only liked him as a friend and nothing more, but he wanted me to be his girlfriend. And I thought I would give him a chance. But I kind of wish I didn't now, because I was messing with his feelings and I shouldn't have. Because you shouldn't be with someone because you feel sorry for them, because I generally think that when your right person comes, it will happen. So I don't think you should mess with his feelings. Just tell him, like I told this boy, and now we're the best of friends, and I'm so happy I've got a boy best friend because he's so lovely and he generally deserves to have someone special who loves him. So I would probably end things with him and just tell him honestly, because honesty is the best. Honesty doesn't make sense, does it, guys? What I meant to say, honesty is the best thing to do, because that is how you do it in a relationship, and you don't want no fake feelings or anything like that, because it could carry on for too long. So yeah. Okay, the next question is marriage first or babies first? So for me, it has always been marriage first. I want to get married when I'm about 26, 27 and have a baby in my 30s. But it does depend on your religion and up to the person. But I've always thought in my head, not babies first, because I'm not particularly keen on babies. But I'd like to get married first. But it's really up to the person and their religion, because some people have babies first and then marriage. It's kind of different, but yeah. So it really depends on your religion or what you want to happen, because some people want their babies to come to their wedding, but some don't because of their religion. But it's really up to the person. Okay, the next question is, when's the age to lose your virginity? Okay, so there isn't really an age when you got to lose it. It is when you are ready to lose your virginity. It really does depend on that, because I'm not going to say anything if I've lost mine or not, because it's really, really personal, and I don't want to embarrass myself, and I don't want to say anything. But there is not really like an age limit that you've got to do it. It is when you feel ready, and boys cannot pressure you into having, sex, or girls can't pressure boys into having sex, because it can be both people because these days most people think it's boys that want sex all the time, but girls can as well. So there's not really an age when you got to lose it. It is when you're with the right person and when you want to lose it, and when you feel ready to do it as well. So yeah, that was my question. Okay, so the next question is, I'm 12 and my boyfriend wants me to lose my virginity. What should I do? So at 12 years old, you shouldn't be losing your virginity because you're not really a teenager yet and you're not really an adult at all. And your boyfriend shouldn't be pressuring you to lose your virginity, because I wouldn't let my child have sex with someone when they're 12 because I wouldn't allow that. But you should do it when you feel ready, not when your boyfriend wants you to do it, because I think it's so important in a relationship. You've got to be ready and you've got to be committed to each other. And if he just wants to have sex with you and he's pressuring you, then he's not right for you, and it shouldn't happen at all, and it's not fair on you. And then you'll feel so bad afterwards, and you've got to think about what protection you're going to use as well, and you don't want to get pregnant because it can happen. So yeah. Next question is, how do you tell a boy that you like him? Okay, this is how I tell a boy I like him. I basically try and hint some stuff. I'm like, oh, so how long you been single for? Blah 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 blah, and then like that, and also you tell a boy you like them is when you talk about your life and then you ask questions about his life as well, and you'll know with the eye contact, because when a boy's interested, they will stare at you with their eyes, and they keep looking at you. And I always use eye contact when I really like a boy, and I always get butterflies in my stomach when I see a boy who's fit. I'm like this. Oh my god! I twist my hair, and I do this as well. And I tell my friends about it too. I'm the same, but for my mum opens the door. I'm like to my friends like this. Lauren, because she's my best friend, I tell her everything, and I'm like, Lauren, please can you help me? I really like this boy. He's fit, and my stomach is turning, and I got butterflies, and she's just, "Lol, Palmer, you're so funny," and I'm like. But it's true. So yeah, that's how you tell a boy that you like him. Okay, the next question is, have you ever had bad experiences with your period? Yes, like 1,000 of times, because I can actually tell you this story because this actually happened at college, which is the most embarrassing thing ever. So I was wearing some white trackies, and I didn't even know that I was kind of my period, and I was in a lesson in English, and the blood stained all over my white leggings, and it stained on the seats too. I was embarrassed, and then the teacher said to me, "Palmer, can we speak somewhere? I think you're on your period." And I was like, oh, it's embarrassing. And I went to the toilet, and I had to put a book behind my bum because I was so embarrassed. And I went to the bathroom, and then I asked my nan to bring in something for me to change into. It's embarrassing. Everyone has bad experience when you have your period. It's normal. It's a normal thing to happen, and you can't really help it because you don't know if you're going on your period or not. But now, what I have, and this is not sponsored, I have an app which is a period planner. And it helps me a lot to see when I'm on my period, and I don't have no leaks at the moment. But I did have one in hospital when I went for my operation. It stained on my gown, and that was embarrassing too. But yeah, I've got a period planner. It tells me when I'm on my period and how I will feel before my period. Yeah. So that's what I've got to say. So the next question is, how do you know that you have started your period? So when you know you started your period, because when you get to a certain age, down below really aches, your tummy gets cramped, you start to feel more moody, and then you go to the toilet and you have a leak in your underwear. That is know when you started, because I started when I was in St. Clair's. I think I was about 12 or 13, and I was like, oh my god, it's blood, and I was panicking, and then the teacher said to me, Palmer, it's normal, your period has started. So I was like, oh yeah, because you have periods when you're older. Because that means you're growing into a beautiful girl. So yeah, that is when you know that your period has started. If you want a period video, comment down below and I'll try and do one. I think that'd be quite fun. Okay, the next question is, when was your first kiss and what was it like? My first kiss was embarrassing. That's what I can say about it. I had my first kiss when I was 11 years old. Not fun. Nothing. I was 10 or 11. It wasn't fun. And it wasn't my best kiss either. And I regret it a lot. And I didn't feel anything for the boy. I didn't feel anything. It was a dare. And I didn't feel anything for the boy. And basically that, there's not much to it. But the kiss wasn't like this. Oh my god, I'm starstruck. Oh, I love the boy. But I generally didn't love the boy. And we don't talk now anyway. So yeah, that's what I can say about it. If you're having a first kiss, make sure it's with someone you actually like, not with someone who you don't physically in that way like. But yeah. Okay, the next question is, when did I start my period? I started my period when I was about 12, 13 years old. I started it at my old school called St. Clair's, and I didn't know I was on my period because I didn't know anything about periods. And I was panicking about blood. But there's nothing to panic about because it's a period, isn't it, at the end of the day? Because all girls have periods, but you can take tablets. But my nan always tells me not to take them. But yeah. Next question is, do you have any advice on stomach cramps? I've tried so many things, but nothing works. I have lots of stomach cramps now, all the time. Yeah, because I'm getting older, but it is due to puberty. And also, what I also think that helps is a hot water bottle. You put it on your stomach and you feel so much better. And try taking some nice refreshing sweets. Don't have oranges, just have something healthy. But there's nothing really to it for stomach cramps because they are so hurt. They hurt me every day. And yeah, because I'm getting older now, it does happen. But cramps do happen when you're older and when you reach to a certain age. But okay, the next question is, what's your advice for being super confident? My advice for being super confident is to ignore any negative things towards you. Wear what you want to wear, do what you want to do, and be who you want to be. Because that is, the song what motivates me is This Is Me by The Greatest Showman. And it just makes you like a more better person. And I just love it when I listen to that song and I feel so confident in myself. That is all you need to do, really. Just be who you are. Do not change for nobody. And yeah. Next question is, how do you deal with bullying? So I'm going to comment on this question. So how I used to deal with bullying, I used to be so down. I used to say, Palmer, yes, you are fat, you are ugly, you're worth nothing, and you'll never find anyone, and you'll never be happy. But that was negative. So now I always think positive. How I deal with bullying now is just block them and delete them. That's what I do now, and I just ignore the person because they've got nothing better to do with their life than criticise how I look, what I do. So I just basically just block and delete them because they're not my life, and I don't need my life because I've got plenty of other people who are in my life. But it can be hard when you do get bullied, because I used to cry a lot by being bullied, and and crying does make you stronger, but you just got to ignore all the negative things what's been said in your life. Because people used to do racism towards me. They call me like a black banana, everything like that, and nicknames what I don't like, and it's not nice at all. But you just got to ignore all the negative things and focus on the positive. Okay, the final question is, when did you wear your first bra? I wore my first bra when I was 10, but yeah, because I'm 5'9", I'm very tall, and I needed a bra. So yeah, it was like, it was from Marks and Spencer. It was like a vest kind of bra, and yeah, so I wore a bra then, and I was proud of it, because that's how you grow up, to be a beautiful girl. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Thank you so much for all the questions. I'm sorry I couldn't answer all of them, but thank you so much for your support. And I just want to tell you an update. From next week there'll be Christmas videos, so be excited. And then I'm also doing Vlogmas on my vlogging channel, starting from the 1st of December to the 25th of December. Again, thank you so much for all your support. It means the whole world to me. And I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Bye!